I kind of want to know if they've came out with like the shooter, like if they've like said his motive or whatnot. That's what I'm interested in knowing. Um, Bruce said the shooter was living with and dating a bumblebee, is what's now being reported by the media. Yeah, that's what I hear. That's what I hear. Oh man, in that does show mental health, you know. But if we going off the point that it's a plant, it's probably just what they saying. Cause giving them screenshots, well, you said he was in a relationship with one, so he was faking the funk for real. He wasn't really, out and about, you know. But I don't know, man. Uh, Charlie Kirk suspect motive. I wonder if they said if he's been talking. Do y'all know that? Officials hint a motive of Charlie Kirk murder suspect Tyler Robinson.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. On the evening of September 11th, a family member of Tyler Robinson reached out to a family friend who contacted the Washington County Sheriff's Office with information.
And this is another thing. They say his dad is a police officer. So his dad recognized them in the pictures. He wasn't even trying to turn himself in at first. This is what's crazy. So the nigga didn't even get caught by the police, FBI, none of that. The nigga dad told him to turn himself in, and they say he wasn't even trying to turn himself in at first. So the only reason he's caught is because he turned himself in? Right. Like I said, bro, if my son did some shit like that, don't come around here. You on your own. I ain't gonna tell on you though. And the dad was probably the same way, if. But this dude has been around guns, firearms, his whole life.
That Robinson had confessed to them or implied that he had committed the incident. This information was
And he
relayed.
went and told on himself to his dad. For what? Just to go to jail? You do that just to go to jail, nigga. You got away. Just to turn yourself in? Who does shit like that? Nigga, get the fuck out of here.
The Utah County
That's why I say it's cap.
Sheriff's Office and scene investigators at Utah Valley University.
It's just a
This
damn.
information was
a
also
plant, bro.
conveyed to the FBI. Investigators reviewed additional video footage from UVU surveillance and identified Robinson arriving on UVU campus in a gray Dodge Challenger at approximately 8:29 a.m. on September 10th, in which he is observed on video in a plain maroon t-shirt, light-colored shorts, a black hat with a white logo, and light-colored shoes. When encountered in person by investigators in Washington County on September 12th, in the early morning hours, Robinson was observed in consistent clothing with those surveillance images. Investigators interviewed a family member of Robinson who stated that Robinson had become more political in recent years. The family member referenced a recent incident in which Robinson came to dinner prior to September 10th, and in the conversation with another family member, Robinson mentioned Charlie Kirk was coming to UVU. They talked about why they didn't like him and the viewpoints that he had. The family member also stated Kirk was full of hate and spreading hate.
At the family
Family
dinner
member
table.
also confirmed Robinson had a gray Dodge Challenger.
And
Investigators
let me tell y'all
identified
this.
an individual as the
the media is gonna make it seem like, and white people are gonna make it seem like it's okay because he turned himself in, and his family doesn't approve of his decisions and actions and this, that, and the third. That's what the media are gonna do, bro. But I'm telling you, that's not the case.
Roommate of Robinson. Investigators interviewed that roommate, who stated that his roommate, referring to Robinson, made a joke on Discord. Investigators asked if he would show them the messages on Discord. He opened it and showed several messages to investigators and allowed investigators to take photos of the screen as each message was shown by Robinson's roommate. These photos consisted of various messages, including content of messages between the phone contact named Tyler with an emoji icon and Robinson's roommate's device. The content of these messages included messages affiliated with the contact Tyler, stating a need to retrieve a rifle from a drop point, leaving the rifle in a bush, messages related to visually watching the area where a rifle was left, and a message referring to having left the rifle wrapped in a towel. The messages also refer to engraving bullets and a mention of a scope and the rifle being unique. Messages from the contact Tyler also mentioned that he had changed outfits.
So the nigga just does it and just tells everybody he done it and how he done it and what he done with the stuff.
I know there's been speculation as well as to the writing on those casings, those bullet casings, and I believe we have that as well.
So this is definitely first degree murder. Let's see how he gets sentenced though. What, I don't know what Utah's laws and stuff like that is. But I don't know if he can get the death penalty if they do that. I don't know. I don't know how they operate out there. The fuck. But yeah, man, that's crazy.